I found his guitar behind the old wooden door. Covered in dust, but still carrying his name. I picked it up, and for the first time I understood why he loved the blues. My father had an old guitar with scratches on the wood. He never said too much to me, but somehow that guitar understood. He'd sit beside the window when the evening turned to rain and play those slow blues songs like he was talking through the pain. I was young and never listened. I thought he'd always stay. I never knew that one cold morning he would quietly walk away. Now every time I hear that sound, I see him sitting there with that old black hat upon his head and silver in his hair. His old guitar and a lifetime of memories. He never left me much money, but he left the blues in me. Every string still tells his story, every chord still calls his name. I lost my father years ago, but his music still remains. Some fathers leave their children words, some leave a trembling hand. There was a photograph beside it from a summer long ago. He was standing by the highway with that old guitar in tow. I could see the tiredness behind his smiling eyes. A man who carried heavy dreams beneath those southern skies. He worked until his hands were warm. He rarely complained, and every night he'd play that guitar while outside fell the rain. I wish I'd asked him questions. I wish I'd stayed that night. I wish I'd understood his silence instead of starting fights. Dad left me his old guitar and a lifetime of memories. He never left me riches, but he left his soul in me. Every string still tells his story, every chord still calls his name. I lost my father years ago, but his blues still remain. Dad left me his old guitar, and now I know the truth. The songs he played were letters he was writing to his youth. life became so fast. I moved away from that old town and tried to outrun the past. Then one Father's Day morning, I opened up that case, and there was his old guitar with dust across its face. I touched the faded strings, and something broke inside. I heard his voice beside me, though I knew he had already died. He said, "Son, don't waste your life chasing things that disappear. The only thing that stays with you is the love you leave behind here." And suddenly I understood the reason he would play. He wasn't singing about the blues, he was teaching me to stay. Dad left me his old guitar, and now I finally see every broken note he played was meant to stay with me. Every string still tells a story, every scar remembers him. And every time I play those chords, the room becomes dim. Dad left me his old guitar, the only thing I need, because inside those wooden walls, he left a part of me. I took that guitar to Memphis, then I carried it to New Orleans, played it underneath the neon, where the lonely hearts still dream. I played it in Chicago on a cold and rainy night, and every time the blues came through, it felt like he was right beside me. People asked me who had taught me how to make the guitar cry. I just smiled and told them,